Bula and welcome to this Fiji Sun News Update. I'm Ellen Stahls. And in news today, government vows to fix woes. The Prime Minister Commodore Voreqe Bainimarama has reiterated the government's commitment to get life in Fiji back to normal as soon as possible. Nadi District Officer Penny Koro said that when Nadi town gets flooded, it is usually inundated with silt. Following the assessment of the flood-affected areas in the Western Division, a government report has concluded a bill that is just over $32 million. And an update on the weather. An active South Pacific conversion zone lies over Fiji, bringing increasing rain with some thunderstorms. Developing tropical depression to the west near Vanuatu, forecast to intensify as it moves eastward towards Fiji today. Winds shifting humid northerly and strengthening today as the depression approaches. There is a moderate to high risk that this tropical depression will intensify into a tropical cyclone by later tomorrow. At this stage, expected path of this system remains uncertain, but locations most at risk will be Mamanuthas, Yasawas, and the western Viti Levu. Forecast for today, cloudy with periods of rain throughout, more persistent and heavier in the west and the north. Isolated thunderstorms tending scattered about the larger islands this afternoon. Moderate to fresh northeasterly winds tending northerly and strengthening tonight, becoming gustly and squally about the west. Outlook for the next 72 hours, cloudy with occasional rain and some heavy falls in the west tomorrow as the tropical depression approaches. Winds gusting to 75 kilometers per hour at times from the northwest. And in business news, the Savusavu Tourism Association has started 2012 with a positive outlook. The association president Justin Hunter outlined priorities of the association and said he firmly believed that a better town would market itself. A few projects that are sure to boost these plans include the upgrading and lengthening of the Savusavu Airport, implementation of the town sewage system, and improving air services into Savusavu, to name a few. Despite the fact that floods have affected cash crops in Savusavu, Mr. Hunter said the association was hopeful of better tourism business operations. And in sports news, a win for the needy. Digicel Fiji Sevens team is aiming for nothing less than a win. The team was inspired by the struggle of the people in the West after the recent floods. Meanwhile, Fiji Rugby Union head coach Inoke Male will be assisted by Osea Umulovo at the Pacific Rugby Cup next month. Mr. Umulovo is currently the FRU Senior Development Officer and has said that most of our boys lack endurance. But he went on to say that this was something they would work on and that there is a need to get back to the basics of fitness work and team bonding. Fiji Warriors will play the Queensland Reds Academy team on February 28th at the ACT Brumbies and Waratahs before they fly off to New Zealand to play Crusaders, Chiefs, and the Auckland Blues. And that's all we have for you in this bulletin. From all of us here at the Fiji Sun, have a good week.